tonight we are having a recipe that I got from skinnytaste.com. It's one of our favorite sites. It has low calorie meals. And actually we've tried several things from that website and we have never tried anything that we did not like. And I got the same review from a friend of mine who recommended the site. Everything they tried, they have loved. So today it is Crockpot Chicken Taco Chili. It is a tongue tie, but it has onion and cumin and chili powder, taco seasoning, 2 cans of Rotel, 1 can of black beans, 1 light kidney bean. It calls for 1 tomato sauce, but I find it's a little dry, so with everything that I cook, you'll find out I'll tweak it to what we like. I'll get a little more soupy, and we'll get started. I've already chopped up my onion. It was 1 small onion. So you put that in the crock pot. And you're going to stir all of it up, so it really doesn't matter in what order that you actually put that in. So you like that. And for the Rotel, I actually have to chop up the tomato a little bit more than what the Rotel is. Our oldest doesn't like tomatoes, so we trick her and we chop them up. And then after they cook, you will have them like real small. You want to go see them. Like I said, it was just actually on there for a brief second, but it's enough to make them cook down a little bit smaller than what they would have. I find that if your kids don't like certain things, you can easily hide it in your recipes. And if you don't want this to turn to tomato soup, you can dip in it and get it. And I'm using a KitchenAid food chopper, electric food chopper, and that's been my tool of choice. I have a food processor, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of food. It's easier just to do that. So then I'll take my beans over to the sink real quick and drain them. And I also rinse them. Especially the black beans. The water's real black and dark, so I find it best to rinse. Get what I can out and dump them in the crock pot as well. Now we've already added the onion to 2 cans of Rotel, the black beans and the kidney beans. Now you have to do 1 tablespoon of chili powder. You can do less if your children don't like hot or spicy, or you or your husband. And then 1 tablespoon of cumin, but I usually have to do more of like a heaping because we really like the real chili flavor. You stir that up. That way all your spices are evenly distributed in there. It cooks up good. Then you have to take your chicken. If it's not trimmed, you need to trim it. This is the brand that we usually go for. It calls for about 24 ounces, but usually just stick them in there. And you gotta nestle the chicken in there. You don't want it to touch the bottom, but you also want the top to be covered so it doesn't dry out. And this is already trimmed, so we don't have to trim it. And we usually put 4. sure it's not gonna dry out on us. And I don't know, you want to get a shot of what it looks like. And we set this on high. It has to be on high for 6 hours or low for 10. We usually don't do it till midday, so we will do it on high for 6 hours. I've done it both ways. Really, it comes out the same. So it's up to you and how much time you have. And I will come back later and show you what it looks like when we finish. And oops, I almost forgot one of the most important parts, the taco seasoning. And you can do the one in a bottle and do 6 tablespoons, but I prefer to just do the packet. It makes things a little more simple and easy. I don't have to measure it out. So now I'm gonna have to mix it all up again and bury my chicken. That's all. Okay, so now that the 6 hours is up, this is what we have. Some yummy goodness. And I'm going to now take the chicken out, and as you can tell, it's really tender. So I will take out all the pieces, and you need to shred them up and put them back in there and mix it up. You should let it sit about 30 minutes after you shred it, just to give the chicken some flavor. This is what it will look like. I wish you could smell it because it smells amazing. It's definitely a good recipe. So let's see. I'm going to just take 2 forks because it's really hot, and you can tell how easy it shreds and pulls apart. And you'll just keep doing this over and over and over, and I'll show you how we serve it in a moment. What it looks like when I get the chicken all shredded. Mine is a little dry to air liking. We like it more soupy, so we are going to add about 3 more cans of tomato sauce. 3 of the 8-ounce, or you could do 1 of the 15-ounce and see how you like it, but I'm gonna add 3 8-ounce to make this a little more liquidy and not so thick. If you like it served on rice dough, which is the way Skinny Taste prepares and serves theirs, then you would want it to stay dry like this to eat with your rice. But we don't eat it on rice, so we're gonna add and make it more soupy like a chili than thick. This is what it looks like after I make it more soupy. I added the 3 cans. It really isn't as red as what it looks, but it's more brownish. But you can tell how much easier it is to stir, and I just think this makes it just so much better. I don't know. This is just the way we do it. And I forgot to mention, we will link the recipe below in the description box. However, you will notice that it tells you to add green chiles to it and chop them, but we do not do that. We do not like it that spicy. It's spicy enough with the chili powder and the taco seasoning, and then, you know, with the tomatoes that has the green chiles already in it. We do not add the extra 4 ounces of green chiles. So I thought I'd mention that. When I link the recipe, you're gonna see chiles and wonder why I did not add that. That is why. We just choose to leave that out. Now we serve it.